And welcome from the Dual City Studios in Texas, USA. It's the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, recalls and what the auction car sold for.
Right.
Everybody likes that. Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. There he is, right over there in front of the green car. That's George Skelton's
55
car.
Rambler.
That's it. Along with, we always need more Jeff Zekin. David Ainsley is at home in bed watching this program, making sure that
he's resting up for next week.
Nothing goes wrong, and he'll be with us live and in living color in Granbury, Texas.
Wait a minute. If he's in bed, that's what's wrong.
There's that.
That is just wrong.
Hello, I'm Don Armstrong. Thank you so much for joining us today. What'd you say, Mr. Mars?
I said he's taking notes.
Notes.
He's taking
naps.
naps.
Hope he's taking notes about the show.
Naps.
Yeah. Well, let's hope not. Hope it doesn't get down to that. Let's hope anyway. All right, let's do the recalls of the day. Got a few. Rear view camera image may not display Volkswagen Tiguan 2024. Roof rail airbag inflator end cap may detach. Ow, what was that just hit me in the eye? Silverado, Sierra, Chevy, GMC, 1819, the year model.
Sing along.
Rear view camera image may not display Jeep Grand Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer L 2026 model year. Rear view camera image may not display Chrysler Jeep Ram, Pacifica, Wrangler, 1500, 2500, 2019, 2023, 24, 25. All of those.
So when you get to 29.
Sold to an American. Side airbags may not deploy properly. Jeep Grand Cherokee. That would be for year models 22 through 26. Airbag inflator may rupture in the Cadillac ATS, CTS, Escalade, Escalade, ESV, SRX, and XTS 2015 through 2016. Blank screen display. It's not a display if it's blank. Nissan Kicks 25-26. Airbags may not deploy. No, sorry. Airbags may deploy unintentionally during a crash. What?
Wait a minute. I thought you wanted to deploy in a crash.
You would think you would.
It could be a low-speed crash.
Pretty much every Acura and Honda known to God, 2017 through 2026, and some models, go to safercar.gov to get them. I mean, it's a whole big, long list, a slew of them. So those are the recalls. Okay, let's get to some fun stuff.
Well, I didn't hear anything about Ford. I knew that there's 2 Ford recalls coming out. Bronco, and then you got one Bronco with something with a ball joint. I think that's on the Escape.
Well, I don't have it in this week's. Okay. It could be next week's, or it could have been already.
Maybe it came to me in a dream. I don't know.
Well, that's possible. Yeah. All the stuff that you did back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right. So here's the way this works. Hemmings has an auction, an online auction every week.
Yep.
It actually is an ongoing thing, but these are the cars that sold this week. And so it's up to you to kind of guess with us what that sold car sold for. Okay?
Based on the description you give on the notes you have.
And I think Mr. Mars has some pictures
I think he certainly does.
Okay. So let's get to the very first one. Jeff, this is for you.
Okay.
This is a 1957 Cadillac Eldorado.
Oh, my Lord.
And it is awesome. I'd love to have this car. Dagmar's in the front, wide. It's got custom wheels on it. I wouldn't want that. I want
look
the
at
real
that
thing.
rear end.
I'm looking at the rear end. Don't I always? It's hot, man.
And the car, too.
Yeah. So how much do you think that 57 Eldorado sold for?
I'm going to say $70,000.
70,000. Who's joining us today in the bidding process?
They're in the process of getting
Heitzman sitting here.
They've got their bidding paddles ready.
Bidding paddles are ready. So let's see what
George says 18,999.
George.
Jeffrey says 55.
Jeffrey says 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't see the LETs, so I'm guessing that this is probably it.
So it sold for $50,400. $50,400.
Very good, fellas. Good.
So we're going to kind of stay within that time frame. About 10 years later.
How about the price? Can we stay in that price range?
Okay, we'll try to do that.
Right, what do we got?
Next up is the 1967 Chevy Corvette convertible with some side pipes on it, and it may have Are those knockoffs, or are they just aluminum wheels?
I think they're aluminum.
Whatever. It looks like factory stuff. How much did that 67 Chevy Corvette convertible with the side pipes go for?
Oh gosh, I'm guessing I'm gonna go 45.
45.
I should tell you that it does have a 350 horse, 327 factory motor, numbers matching manual 4-speed with it.
Oh,
Thank
now
you.
you give the details.
Well,
Thank
okay,
you.
you still have time to change your bid.
No, I'll stay with it.
What'd you say?
right.
I don't remember.
He doesn't remember. All right. And
So Heitzman
Jeff
says
Heitzman
60.
says 60.
Let me see what's George popped in here with.
24,999.
George. Really? No, it sold for $75,600.
Well, that's 70. Yeah.
Okay,
No, I didn't.
whatever. Next up, every man's car, a 1999 two-door Chevy Tahoe. Yes, they did make two doors back in the day.
Oh.
99 Chevy Tahoe. I like the looks
I
of
do
that.
too.
It just looks good.
nice.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yes, very clean look.
Looks tough. Looks rugged, but
And-
yet
and-
so delicate.
Yeah, and the vehicle itself is very clean, delicate. Look,
Hey,
they even got the window sticker with
I'm
it.
gonna go 12 grand.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Jeff says
now you're making me down myself. You know the price, so don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff says 12. George says
15,999.
15,999. And Mr. Heitzman says
Where'd he go? Come back. Come back.
Yep. 35.
it sold for 27,825.
Okay.
It's a little pricey for me, but
Yeah.
okay. All right, next up, and I picked this because I had a Land Rover recently. Here's a 1979 Land Rover Series 3. Now, I don't quite understand why somebody would be attracted to something that ugly.
The Queen had many of them.
Well, there you go. And look at the Queen. She's dead. 79 Land Rover Series 3. Well, how much you think that thing went for? Get out
Yeah.
of the truck and put it in the four-wheel drive. It's got locking hubs on it.
Yeah. And you look at the back of it, it looks like the short bus.
Yeah.
27.
Jeff says 27. Jeff Zekin. George says
999.
999. Thank you, George. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't even break $1,000 thing for that. And then Mr. Heitzman says 26. Well, it sold for 23,100.
All right.
I guess you got to really like that thing.
Well,
'cause I
I'll
know.
flip it.
Now, this is something that I would buy because my dad had a 55. It's
Oh,
a 55 Buick
yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
a V8.
what we called a four-holer.
Yeah.
Back in the
It's a
day,
V8.
55 Buick Super, and this is a two-door, and it is a hardtop. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good looking.
Yeah. Good
Looks like
color
it's completely
combination.
stock. Yep. How much?
Seafoam green, white, four-holder. I'm going to go 27.
27. Huh. Okay, that's good.
40 for Jeffrey.
40 for Jeffrey. And Mr. Heitzman says,
Jeff said
"Oh, that's
40.
it. I'm sorry."
Yeah.
George Skelton says, "Anything? Does he give us anything?"
Yeah, he's coming.
Is that a
he-
nailhead
He's
V8
having
in
to
there?
do some serious thinking about it.
17,999.
Does it run?
And does it run?
Yeah. By the way, it only has 41,000 miles on it, and the last 50 years has been the same owner.
Oh my!
George, it'll run forever. It's a Buick.
It is a Buick. That's it. It's actually sold for $26,250.
Hey, I'm right on there.
You
Yeah,
are.
I know my Buicks,
Yep.
especially
you.
my four-holders.
Okay, this one here is interesting, and I'm not sure who I would put in this. Perhaps as a parade car for George Skelton.
Oh, I like it.
1968 Ford Galaxy. Now, it kind of lost its panache in 68. It just wasn't quite there for me. It just looks big and heavy, and the original Ford Galaxy wasn't that way. 68 Ford Galaxy, how much? For the convertible?
I'm going to give you a range. I'm going to go between 8 and 9. 8
8
and
and 9.
9,000
Okay.
in that area.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're still having to look at it. I will tell you, it's one of 6,066 made like that.
Well,
But like you say, it much like the Chevrolets of that era, they were all big and bulky, and
yeah.
Heavy and
And they just didn't have a lot of style to them, where the original Galaxy did. So this particular 68 Ford Galaxy convertible sold for Jeff says
Heisman?
32.
Yeah.
So it sold for 12,863. Like I said, this is going to be Art Grindle.
Said 13,999.
Art Grindle Dodge on OST. Yes, I do remember him jumping up and down the cars. And the cars that he couldn't either get started or they stalled as they were running them through. This is on live television.
Yeah.
He would have the guys that were driving the cars push it out of the way.
Get it out of here.
On live TV.
12,863 on live television. All right, next up. Next up is the 1965 Shelby Cobra.
Ooh, is it a replica?
I think it's probably a replica because I'm just going to say it's a replica.
Okay.
Okay, but it sure does look good. If you're into that sort of thing, they're fast.
Yeah.
They got a big V8 underneath the
A
hood.
little dangerous. I'd go 60 grand on that Danger.
Yep.
60 grand.
Okay. Heitzman says 60 grand. I'm sorry. Jeff Zekin says 60 grand.
Number
What
one.
does Heitzman say?
Yeah, Heisman's
What
kind
does,
of shocked, but George has an idea.
George
24,999.
24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff,
48.
And 48 for it sold for 63,000.
I'm getting better at this. All right,
Yeah.
I own 2 cars now.
All right.
That's
right.
with TTNL.
No, it's not.
yeah, it doesn't include destination.
Yeah, that.
Ooh, look at this. I like this.
Okay, this is a 1933 Dodge. Now, be honest with me. Would you really buy this vehicle? I mean, forget the price for just a moment. Are you attracted to that body
I
style?
would have to do some things to it.
Like what?
I would change the wheels for one thing. I would probably, I don't know if I'd chop it. I have to look at it in person. I might chop it and lower it.
I
See,
think what
and
I
to-
would like
Go
about
ahead.
it is, like, you look at the Ford, the 32 Fords are the ones that are really popular, 32,
Right.
33, 30. To me, the cab area on this is a little more square, and I kind of
Yeah.
like it a little more square
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, I think that the wheels just don't do it justice.
No, wrong
And
wheel.
it obviously does not have the stock engine in it.
No, I wouldn't put any, I'd modify the engine, but I wouldn't put any velocity stacks or pipes on it or anything like
big
that.
blower or anything there.
No, nothing like that.
No, I think the wheel change would change the whole outlook of the car.
Maybe put a wing on the back. I
How
don't
much
know.
do you think that 33 Dodge sold for?
33 Dodge, I'm going to go 32 grand. I'm going to go 32.
32. George says 19,339. And then Jeff says 75,000. Well, it's all over the place on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's called a Resto Mod, is what it's called. Restored and modified. So it's sold for $33,600.
All right.
I guess.
I
I will say this:
not
as long
the
as it's
going
got AC in it, and you can roll up the windows and you kind of
that-
isolate yourself.
That's a given. Yeah, you'd have
Well,
to.
you would.
yeah.
Well,
Not necessarily, but at that price range, I think you would find air conditioning in there. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, the point I'm saying, if you're going to modify it, you would modify it to have air conditioning.
most definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, and with the V8 engine, it's probably got an automatic transmission.
Let's
in it.
hope. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a column shift. You can
Yeah,
see
you
up
see it up there in the
left hand.
column shifts. Yeah, I would get rid of the billet dash. I'd put something else in there, make it more.
Is there a billet
It looks
dash
like
in
billet,
it?
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of stainless steel look, and there's
Yeah.
switch covers, and
that would have to
I'm like
be-
you. That's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I like the white face gauges, but I'm not into because that car originally had a painted dash.
Would you put buckets or a bench in the front? There's not really a lot of width.
There's
width in there.
not any room.
No.
I would put a bench in it with a nice center console fold down armrest, so at least you could get a third person in there if you
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
had to. But it's tight, man.
I wouldn't think it
Yeah.
would be a 2-seater for me. I wouldn't put anything. Maybe a few groceries or a overnight bag
Well,
for traveling.
but you got the rumble seat.
Yeah, you got the trunk area back there.
You could either have a rumble seat in there or make it into a trunk.
would
Yeah.
have a big wing on the back.
Oh God.
Well, they just put the wing on the trunk lid so that it comes up above the cab whenever.
Yeah,
you
that's
open
yeah.
it.
Ground
I
effects.
saw one online today. Somebody had made a wing out of wood,
Yeah, sure.
a 2x6 and two 2x4s, and they glued it or bolted it down to the trunk lid.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
That's a mod.
That is a mod for sure. All right, we got to take a break here. Coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll bring you the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Stay with us. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show continues right after this break. Stay with us.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
Welcome back to the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Next Saturday, be sure and join us because we are going to be in Granbury, Texas for the Lone Star Street Rod Association State Run in Hewlett Park up there. And the very special aspect of aspect of the next weekend is going to be a 3-hour show. So we're going to start at 9, 10, and 11. So we're going to have a 3-hour show. So we're going to be on the air from 9 to noon next Saturday, and we hope that you'll join us because it's always lots of fun.
Come by and see us.
And it'd be a great road trip too, if you're looking for a road trip. It's great family fun, and Granbury is a marvelous little place. And if you've never been, you need to go. And this would be a good time to go, I think. You might have to get you a motel outside of Granbury, but whatever the case. It's only about 45 minutes or so south of Fort Worth.
Or do what we do. We just sleep in our cars.
We do not, nor will I. You can sleep in your car. I'm not.
Well, he's got a Buick, though, so he can.
That's right.
It's all comfy.
Yeah, with the bed for the back
Corinthian
end of
plush and all that.
All right, some of the stories making auto news this week. U.S. auto sales are holding steady, despite inflation hitting a 3-year high and consumer confidence declining, a disconnect that has experts monitoring for signs the industry's luck may be running out. But while high gasoline prices, tariffs, trade instability, and war weigh on the economy, economists and other auto industry stakeholders say the auto industry sales figures may be relatively insulated from the chaos for the moment. I think that the American consumer is going to be doing what they do best, and that's spend money, says Patrick Manzi, NADA's chief economist, National Automobile Dealer Association guy. We're just in a unique industry here, and people love to buy cars, and I think that pretty much says it all. All right. This, I thought, was very interesting news. Again, coming out of the Stellantis thing, Fiat unveiled the first images of the Grizzly and the Grizzly Fastback SUVs, 2 new smaller models designed to expand the brand's global lineup. Both the Grizzly and Grizzly Fastback are set to reach global markets this year, with availability in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa in the second half of the year. Prices of the new models have not been revealed. However, the Citroën C3 Aircross sibling model with a 100 horsepower gasoline powertrain starts at $22,265 in Germany. Another sibling model, the Opel Frontera, starts in at about $30,540 in Germany. The Grizzly SUV will compete against the Renault's Dacia Duster, a small SUV that starts in Germany at $21,885. Stellantis is expected to sell rebadged versions of the 2 Fiat models as Chryslers in the United States. Because I told you all along, you wait. They're going to bring back the Chrysler badge, and it may not be what it has been.
Right. Now, the Grizzly, wonder where they came up with the name in Germany. I don't know if there's Grizzly or...
it's going to be a global vehicle, so the Grizzly name may or may not
could
make
be a tough vehicle.
Well, the Grizzly in the Chrysler lineup, I could understand that.
And an Opal, I'm interested to see what it looks like when it comes out.
Yeah. Well, remember, those vehicles over there get a different look
know.
and a different name and the whole 9 yards, but goes down the same assembly line. Mitsubishi will enter the increasingly crowded U.S. midsize pickup segment with a new truck sourced from Nissan, as it tries to lift its sagging business by siphoning sales from the market-leading Toyota Tacoma, Chevy Colorado, and Ford Ranger. New entry will be built by Nissan at a U.S. factory, according to a person familiar with the plan. Mitsubishi did not detail a launch timeline, but the Nissan Frontier midsize pickup is expected to get a redesign around 2028 as part of Nissan's rollout of a new frame-based vehicle architecture that will underpin the Xterra SUV and other products that's built at its Canton, Mississippi plant. The pickup is part of Mitsubishi's three-pronged plan for reviving its U.S. operations, and all I can say is good luck.
When was the last time you drove a Mitsubishi?
That's too soon. Years ago. Actually, I will say this, and I'm lying. It was a rebadge, and I don't remember. Was it a Nissan SUV that they turned into a Mitsubishi? It was something like that. And it was actually pretty good because it wasn't something that they built. Somebody else built it. I just have never been a Mitsubishi fan. Anyway, I mean, that's who bombed us at Pearl Harbor.
Can't wait.
Mitsubishi Zeros.
Can't wait to
Just
drive the
saying.
Sunbeam.
The Sunbeam, there you go. A Maryland mother's gift for her son's college graduation, an $80,000 Chevy Camaro,
Woof.
was stolen twice in the span of 5 days. The second time, a thief posing as a technician boosted it from a dealership lot in the middle of the day. TV News report initially helped police recover the 2023 Camaro ZL1. That's a 2023 model, by the way. That's not a new one. Shortly after it was taken, May 25th, from behind Mimi Arnett's home in Beltsville, Maryland, a viewer who saw the report noticed the Camaro abandoned in a nearby city, and after it was processed for evidence, the car was towed to the AutoNation dealership where Arnett and her son's father had bought it in January. And just 2 days later, an employee at the store called to say the Camaro is gone again.
So,
She said-
somebody walked in and said, "Hey, I work here, so I'm taking this car and I'm going to do something with it."
She said, "Ms. Arnett, where's the car?" Arnett told News 4 Washington. I said, "Excuse me? The car is with you guys," she said. "We've checked the whole lot. The car's gone. It's been stolen again." My heart dropped. Another employee at the dealership unknowingly witnessed the second theft, Arnett said. The store didn't make anyone available for comment to News 4. News 4, Action News. He said, "We thought it was a technician that was taking my son's car, pulling it out to go into the garage to start the inspection of the car." She said, he said he'd actually seen the guy come onto the lot, get in the car, and drive it away. It's gone again, ladies and gentlemen.
And, if you see it, report it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
take
us
a
know.
hint.
Or change the key fob or lock your door or something.
Toyota posted slightly weaker sales in May on lower RAV4 volume and a slump in Lexus car deliveries. The automaker's sales slipped 0.6%. Not a lot, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
With volume down slightly at the Toyota brand and 3.9% at Lexus. It was the company's third straight monthly decline. Sales of Toyota's top seller, the RAV4, fell 26% as the automaker preps 4 assembly plants to produce the redesigned compact crossover. So everybody knows it's coming, and they ain't buying the one that's currently out there. Deliveries of the Highlander and Grand Highlander crossovers among Toyota's other core light trucks were also weaker last month, offset by higher 4Runner and pickup volume. Lexus's car sales slid 36% on weaker ES volume. Company's launching another redesigned ES sedan this year that'll be larger and available as a hybrid or an EV. That's why everybody's waiting. Overall, Toyota said its sales of electrified vehicles, most of them gasoline electric hybrids, rose 15% to just over 137,000 cars last month. That accounted for 57% of all sales, up from 50% in May of 2025. So, that. Okay, and finally, dealership groups warned by the Federal Trade Commission about advertising practices had twice the number of customer review complaints about marketing and bait and switch behavior compared with the broader industry, according to a new Wide Whale study. The review analytics company examined 63 of the 97 dealerships and groups the FTC identified May 28th as recipients of the agency's March warning letters and compared their feedback with the rest of the industry in the first quarter. Findings suggest customer complaints can flag problematic practices before regulators act. So keep that in mind. Do your research on the dealer that you're thinking about using to buy your car from is the learned lesson there.
Makes a big difference.
Nothing
That
but the
certainly
facts,
does.
ma'am. Nothing but
So
the
are you
facts.
going up on Friday, Mr. Mars?
I think I'm going to try and go up on Thursday
I
evening.
think you should. Yep, that's exactly what you should do. Jeff and I don't think we're riding together, but I don't know. The jury's still out on all of that. But he and I are both leaving on Friday, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm leaving on Friday. I'm going to try for a noon departure. We'll see how that works. And then, of course, Saturday is the big event for the Lone Star Street Rod Association. InWheelTime will wrap things up right after this quick break. Stay with us.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Join the InWheelTime Car Talk Show as we hit the road for a live broadcast from the 51st Annual Lone Star Street Rod Association State Run at Hewlett Park in Granbury. This once-a-year rolling car collection takes place June 12th through the 14th. Check out hundreds of classic street rods, vendors, giveaways, awards, and family fun. Best of all, spectator admission is absolutely free. InWheelTime will be live from Granbury Saturday, June 13th, 9 to noon. Get all the deets at lssra.com.
Car Talk Show. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like us to feature, let us know. And by the way, if you got a picture of your car or somebody else's car you want to throw up and have it behind us, just send it to info@InWheelTime.com.
Right.
You can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, normally 10 to noon. Next week, it's going to be 9 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime video coordinator is we always need more Jeff Zekin. For booking agent and video editor, Mike Out of This World Mars. Chief engineer, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to show contributors Jeff Heitzman and George Skelton. Be sure and join us for the 51st Annual Lone Star Street Rod Association State Run and Show, June 13th, next Saturday from Hewlett Park in Granbury, Texas. InWheelTime will have a bonus hour so you can grab us beginning at 9 until noon next Saturday, the 13th. We hope you'll join us. Have a great week. Stay safe, stay dry, and we'll see you all next week from Granbury. Take care. Goodbye.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.